jet. Are you control the side? Cars don't have to. Are you?
What's up now? It's me, 18 Wheels. I'm with another video here. This video is about a mirror that I discovered from another driver, but it was actually their idea, but I just took and put it on my truck too. So I want y'all to check out this video and tell me what you think in the comments. Peace. This video is about this mirror that I had mounted. I had one mounted on my truck. So you see that mirror? It's not my idea. I got this idea from somebody else, another trucker. I was at a truck stop one day and I was getting ready to take a shower, and I got out of my truck and I seen another truck just like this one, the one I'm driving. So I'm looking at the truck and I'm like, wait a minute, that truck is just like mine, but he didn't have any cars on his truck. So I'm looking at the truck, I'm like, okay, they got different type of trucks. And I noticed he had one thing on his truck that I didn't have, and that was this mirror right here. It's a rear view mirror. I'll show it to you right there. So I was looking at the truck, and he's like, hey man, I met the driver, and the driver was like, okay, that mirror was my idea. And he had it mounted on the post of the ladder. So my thing was that I'm looking at it, I'm like, that's a good idea. That's an excellent idea, because I notice when I get cars, I back different cars up on here. Big cars, small cars. I put a lot of different cars in this position right here. So I would have to always get out and look. I would have to get out and look, and I'm like, man, I can't keep doing this. So I seen that, and I'm like, okay, that's a good idea. So from this position, I'm gonna tell you, this the position I'm actually looking when I stick my head, because I stick my head out the window when I'm backing up. I notice some car haulers don't stick their heads out the window when they backing their cars up. So I'm one of those ones that I gotta stick my head out the window, because I do not want to hit nothing. Well, I guess once I get really good at this, I'll probably be able to back them up without no problem. But for right now, I stick my head out the window, and plus when I'm putting cars in this position right here. So like when I'm bagging up, I look up and I can see almost daylight. You see daylight in between? And when I bag up, I was able to do it in precision without hitting my sleeper or having to get out and look. Keep getting out and look. Like every time I bag up, well, let me see what's the closest I can get. Now, sometimes you can actually tell by, where your tires are at. But me, I get out and look, because here's my thing. Some of these cars, the back end of the car is kind of like long. Like the trunks are like longer. And, some of the back ends of some of these cars are not the same. So, I don't want to make no mistake and hit the actual back of the truck. I don't want to hit the back of this truck, my sleeper. And you see that right there where I'm pointing at? Right there is the shocks for the truck. So generally, sometimes like when I'm backing up, I notice I could get really close to that and damage the back of the bumper, like up underneath. You can see, and this is a brand new car. So when I scanned the car into my phone, I looked it up and down. I went all the way through this car, and I looked, I went all the way through it, up and down, and I made sure that this car didn't have any damages. So this car is spotless. There's nothing, not a scratch on this car. So that mirror is something I use for this. I think it's a good idea. Now, I could have came back closer if I wanted to, but I didn't. So I think, as you see, here's the problem. I come back too far. I'm not worried about hitting this. I'm worried about that right there. You see it? Even though it got a cushion, it has a cushion, it can still damage this. And this car doesn't have a scratch on it. So when I deliver this car to the other dealership, what they do, some dealerships, it depends what type of car you deliver. Some of them will take their cars and put them up on a hydraulic lift and look up underneath to make sure you didn't damage anything, you know, like up under the bumper, like right up under here. You see, there's nothing wrong with this car. So when I deliver the car to the actual dealership, this car is not gonna have a scratch on it. But thank for that mirror that I had put on here. That mirror saved me a lot of time too. So I'm gonna let y'all look at it again. The mirror, you wanna see how it is. See, you weld that part right there, and they welded a little piece of metal right here. They drilled a hole right here and mounted it right on the mounted it right on here. But this, I'm gonna tell you, this is not my idea, so I can't take credit for it, you know. But it's a good idea. All right, this is me 18 wheels. I'm out of here, and that's it. Just want to share that mirror. I call it a mirror hack. Fifth wheel backup hack. What up now? Okay, now this is the result after the delivery. So that mirror helps protect the back of the car, as y'all see. You can't see, it's a little dirty. That's because I'm an outside carrier and there's no scratches. Look, I'm gonna go up underneath. You see, right there, no damages on that car whatsoever. That's the result. That's the result of having a backup here, placed in that position. Alright, it's 18 wheels. Peace. Jaguar delivery.